disability and act as one, I will do everything I can to facilitate that. If in due course they were to say, well, actually, we'd like to have a mayor, I'm not going to stand in the way of that. In fact, I think it's the right demeanour of government to facilitate what local people want. But we're not going to impose anything.
A very powerful politician. The first year of the Bristol Mayor was presented by Giles Dillnett, and the producer in Bristol was Mark Smalley. In a moment, Ed Reardon, the oldest intern in town. First, let's hear about today's You and Yours with Winifred Robinson.
Today, we're hearing about poor financial advice, people who've taken their life savings to professionals only to see them drain away. 3/4 of complaints to the Independent Arbiter, the Financial Ombudsman Service, are about the big banks and big investment companies, and a lot of those complaints are being upheld. And we're talking about One Direction, and why a website mix-up left teenage fans worried that they wouldn't be able to get into next summer's gigs.
Thank you. That's Winifred Robinson with You and Yours at 12:04 today. Now it's time to plunge into the Hieronymus Bosch picture that is Ed Reardon's week. And this week the literary agency has a new intern, and Ed finds himself in favour for a change.
Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. Episode 2, The Intern.
Complaint number 435.
Well, that's me, but where do I go? See, this is what's wrong.
Go to desk number 6.
Finally, excuse me. Sorry, but that's not the most sensible place to put a walking stick. Hello. I just have to put my glasses on.
It's all right, no rush.
Keeley. Right.
So, Mr. Reardon, if this is about the same plot being used 3 times in Doctors again, I'm afraid we can't actually do anything about that at the town hall.
Oh, no, I've given that up as a lost cause. No, this is more fundamental. It's something in the real world.
Oh, OK.
Concerns street signs. I'm aware that solecism is considered a dirty word these days.
Well, I would respectfully advise you not to use it then.
The sign at the southern entrance to Brooks Road.
Oh, yeah, by the new build. Has it fallen down again?
Well, if only. Alas, it stands as an offence to the eye, lacking as it does a possessive apostrophe between Brook and S, whereas at the other end of the road the sign rejoices in the...
When I say no rush, I am on my break in 10 minutes and it's spiced Turkish meatballs today. No apostrophe.
I'm delighted to hear it in these days of illiterate greengrocery. However, as a council taxpayer...
Oh yes, on that.
Well, no, as a concerned citizen then, I expect orthographical consistency from my elected representatives at the very least. I mean, where will it end? The barbarians are not only breaking down the gates, but are positively stampeding along the southern end of Brooks Road, sweat glistening on their fur-collared jerkins.
Oh, do you watch Game of Thrones too? It's fab, isn't it?
Monday. Despite my advancing years, I found myself enjoying a prolonged period of rude health, sharp of eye and keen of intellect. I attribute this to my following what some might term the pedant's exercise regime. Half an hour a day in energetic conflict with officialdom, be it online, on the phone, or in person at a municipal seat of power, or customer services hub. There is one point on which all fitness plans, however faddish, are agreed: the importance of raising the heart rate. So, rather than join a gym and turn away from the asininities of modern life, I embrace them, with a correspondingly beneficial effect upon my wellness.
So what it is there's no hard and fast rule on the inclusion of apostrophes, so it's been decided not to include them in the new signage, thereby minimising confusion.
Confusion for whom?
And we're also looking at a rollout saving of £25,000 a year. What are you doing?
Oh, just checking my blood pressure. 120/30, constitution of a disaffected 30-year-old. Thank you very much, Keeley. You have yourself a great rest of the day now.
Oh, just before you go, Mr. Reardon, while I've got your details up.
Oh, yes, of course, the outstanding council tax, all in hand. I'm afraid my cat ate the most recent final demand.
Oh, it's not about that, but I'll make a note on your file, because it's all joined up now, database-wise, makes it easier for everyone. No, it's actually about the writing class that you teach at the leisure centre for over 60s.
Yes, take out the apostrophe. Consider it done. There's another £5 off your signage.
We need to do a bit more than that, though, don't we?
Oh, we do we?
Yeah. As we're taking a holistic approach to cost-cutting, the council needs to see some return on its investment in the writing class.
And how is that to be quantified exactly?
Oh, competition winnings, awards, personality profiles in Berkhamsted life. Tales from a Towpath, maybe. That's my partner's favourite. He always turns to that first.
Well, good luck to them trying to break into that market. 16 tales in a row now they've thanked me for thinking of them, each with a perfectly good twist.
You have to keep at it. J.K. Tolkien was turned down by 32 publishers.
Yes, a similar fate befell J.R.R. Rowling, I gather. But really, what happened to learning for its own sake? I'd like to hear what my class would have to say if you suggested their humble scribblings had to make a profit.
They're all for it. We focus group them and they think they're wasting their money too.
Really?
Quote, if there was any room on the baking course, we'd be off, and he'd be showing that episode of Tenko to a row of empty seats and a pile of Pilates mats.
Who said that? Was it Olive? Or Stan? Or was it all of them? Like in Murder on the Orient Express by Arthur C. Christie.
I'm afraid that's confidential.
Right. I'll be off now to check on the Freedom of Information Act as part of my warm-down. Yes, all right, it's your turn now. Go on. Good luck.
So how much bread and dripping can I get for that? Well, I don't care if it's got horses in it. I just need quantity. Ooh, wow.
Morning, Ping. I need some work for cash in hand. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, own brand is fine. And there's something else called brown ale, is it? Do Fortnum's do that? Oh, that's just totes gradely. Right, and I need to get a price on olden days police costumes. See how much is left in the budget and I'll get back to you, yeah? All right. Ta-ra, me duck. Ta-ra, ta-ra. Now then, Ed, my lad.
What is this, Ping? Promoting the latest Ken Loach box set?
No, that was last week at Claridge's. This is for the miners' strike. It's the 30th anniversary coming up. You should know that, Comrade Reardon.
I'm well aware of it. Indeed, at the time, I clearly remember donating my Tenko royalties from Cyprus to the cause.
Cyprus? Oh, that wouldn't even buy them a pair of scissors to trim their droopy old northern moustaches.
I think you're stereotyping somewhat, Ping. The important thing to remember about the miners' strike is...
Yes.
Look, I can't give you a lesson in social history while you're wearing that ludicrous furry animal head.
Ah, it's cold in here, Ed, or hadn't you noticed?
So is this also in honour of the striking miners, huddled together for warmth because there was no money to pay their fuel bills? That's very community-spirited of you, Ping.
Yeah, you say that, but we've had to literally decimate our energy consumption. Listen, can you hear that?
Apart from the split infinitive and incorrect use of the word decimate, I don't hear anything.
Exactly! We've turned off the sounds of the ocean ambient noise machine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to joke about a serious matter.
Yeah, it totally weirded out Araminta and she's had to go to Bali for a top-up. You have no idea how much it costs this agency to look after our clients, Ed.
And what exactly are you doing for us today, apart from organising a party?
It is a party, Ed, to launch the All Grief Diet Book, which is actually quite a serious issue now, obesity.
So now you're saying the striking miners were fat as well as mustachioed?
No, that's the point. They ate all this crap food, and yet they were really skinny. And that was yonks before Jamie. So, puffs on pipe thoughtfully, how did they do it?
Same way I do, presumably scavenging the bins outside supermarkets at the end of the day.
Oh.
Hi, Ping. Had a bit of a brainwave for the party.
You're not paid to have brainwaves, Alex?
Actually, I'm not paid at all. It's costing me money to work here, so...
Sounds remarkably like my own situation.
Alex is the new intern.
Hello, I'm Ed Reardon. Perhaps we could form a union.
A what?
It's an association of workers joining together for their mutual benefit dating back to the 19th century.
Oh, that's what I need. Someone else who knows stuff and bangs on about it. Stuff. And I'm so cold.
So, going back to my brainwave, this game you want, throw a block of concrete at a pig. Now, would it be safer to use a piece of foam painted grey?
I could do the painting, or any other odd jobs you need doing. Serving the miniature bread and scrapes for the minimum wage, which currently stands at the rate of equivalent to...
More stuff, Klaxon!
It's ciabattas and scrape, actually.
Naturally.
Well, we don't want to depress everybody.
So is that a yes?
Get me a coffee and I'll think about it.
Right, I'll go and put the kettle on.
From the coffee shop downstairs by the lift.
That's Araminta's office.
Not now, it's cafe dictatorship.
Yeah, we've had to sublet. Minty doesn't know yet.
That'll teach her parents to have a timeshare in Bali.
Oh, and don't bother with that cardboard holder thingy round the cup. I want to warm my hands up.
Thursday. I was, I believe, among the first to welcome the news that there'd been a reclassification of the social order when it first appeared on the BBC website and immediately went viral. That there were now 7 new classes, not 3, promised to put an end to the endless reruns of that not terribly amusing clip on the Frost Report, for which, moreover, someone somewhere is still getting royalties, and therefore living above his station. That apart, it made no discernible difference, so I resumed the implacable opposition to the class system, for which I'm well known by my peers. Or by my cat, anyway. What have you got there, Elgar? You're more of a Darwinian when it comes to social classification. If it's smaller than you and moves, eat it. Oh dear. Well, that's you catered for the next 2 days, anyway. As a member of what has now been dubbed the precarious proletariat on the bottom rung of the social ladder, I wouldn't normally find myself rubbing shoulders with one of whichever class is above elite. 12-year-old internocracy, no doubt. But as in the melting pot of a Second World War Japanese prison camp, say, barriers both old and new are being broken down. So it was that young Alex and Ed Reardon found ourselves in the shop downstairs, pooling our resources to buy a coffee for a member of the established agent class, a.k.a. the Pingatariat.
So, Ed, am I right in thinking that people didn't used to queue for coffee? Because I've seen footage of the 70s and 80s and everyone's just basically smoking.
That's very true. And fighting, of course. That was an important feature of daily life back then.
Well, probably not when this was part of a literary agency, though.
Oh, no, especially in here, as I recall. There was a good deal of physical violence.
Well, you mean like heated debates over structuralism?
No, over repeat fees, expenses, that sort of thing. In fact, if you look up there, you can still see the stain where Iris Murdoch hurled the office cafetiere during a dispute over film rights.
Ah, so coffee again. It was both the medium and the message.
Do you know that's probably the first time McLuhan's ever been mentioned on these premises? Better keep your voice down or the stuff police will get you.
When I first signed up for this, I didn't realise not knowing anything would be such a vital qualification for working in a literary agency.
I suppose there are about 20,000 of you applying for this?
No, only 10. The other 10,000 wanted to be baristas here.
Don't let Ping know that. She'll have you researching a barista's cookbook, 50 Shades of Brown.
Yeah, what is it about all these rubbish ideas that appeal to Ping?
It's fear, Alex. Sheer jelly-legged terror of having an original thought because it might not sell enough units in Lidl.
But it's like this all-grief diet book. It's really... I don't know what the word is.
That'd be £4.50, guy.
Is it asinine?
No, Alex. I'll get these. You put your money away.
Oh, that was really cross. Oh, he's here already, look, Olive.
Oh, I'm sorry we're late, Mr. Reardon.
No, I'm sorry that the Bonkers About Baking class must still be oversubscribed. I'm just going to start teaching that pile of Pilates mats how to make money out of writing.
Hello? Someone's had a wigging from the council?
I must say they all seem quite receptive, the mats. Particularly that dark green one. I think I might call it olive.
Oh, we weren't to know you'd be going into the customer services hub, looking over people's shoulders.
Or reading upside down.
I didn't have to, Pearl. Everything's on one enormous Orwellian file these days. They call it joined-up government.
Snooping, I call it. Disgusting. It's like spying on your neighbours.
Nothing wrong with that, as long as you do it right.
So, Pearl, you'd rather I hadn't discovered the truth about what you think of the creative writing class. Personally, I think it might do us all good to have an out-in-the-open, clear-the-air session.
Well, I like it.
Oh, thank you, Olive.
No, joined up government. Soon you'll be able to get your pills, your post and your library books all from the same place.
Our doctor's surgery's been run from America now.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I'm all for it. Could do with being a bit more like ER, that waiting room. Dr. Kildare, I used to like him. And Dick Van Dyke. You'd put your trust in him too.
Silent Witness, that's my favourite. You get to see all their innards.
Oh, Stan!
And it's English.
As I remember, you're concerned there's too much time wasting in this class and not enough emphasis on earning money from it.
So, what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to set you a task. I want you to imagine that you are professional writers. You have no pensions, no timeshares, no static caravans, no National Trust memberships, whether or not purchased from a fictitious address in Scotland to save on the cost of the subscription.
Wouldn't mind that. Places are shut half the year, you can't go in.
They just tell you to go for a nice walk in the woods, then charge you £4.80 for an egg sandwich.
But the point is, there's now nothing to distract you from your vocation, to earn money from your creative talent. So, Pearl, for the next issue of Berkhamsted Life, I want you to come up with a Hedgerow Jotting of 200 words. Off you go.
Hang on, I'm still trying to imagine what it would be like not having a pension.
Well, then write it up for the personal finance section, little acorns or whatever it's called. Olive, take the Hedgerow Jotting. Stan, come up with a tale from the Towpath.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You have only to believe.
No, I'm not allowed on the Towpath. I can't go within 50 yards of it.
Well, use your mind to travel.
I'm banned from Emil Hempstead too.
Isn't there something else we could do instead?
Ah, now you really are beginning to sound like a writer.
Oh, go on then. Put your episode of Tenko on again.
Alex, are those two Eind coops going begging?
What? Oh, yeah, help yourself, Ed. Do you want a glass?
No, straight from the bottle's fine. Do you happen to know if there might be a deposit back on the empties?
Sorry?
I know it's a somewhat melancholy anniversary, but the Orgreave martyrs wouldn't begrudge us the chance to wet our whistles.
Look at the titles on these shelves. Is this all the agency's got to show for 250 years of existence? The Game of Thrones cookbook. Call the Midwife Guide to Parenting.
There's more historical pedigree tucked away on the bottom shelf.
Terry Scott's Naughty Victorian Ditties.
Yes, I wanted to call it Are You Just Gladstone to See Me, but not for the first time. It was considered too subtle.
Oh, I don't know. You try to educate people. I mean, what happened to the lofty ideals of Penguin books and the Everyman Library?
Ah, yes, an intellectual void that's yet to be refilled. Every man, I will go with thee, and be thy guide in thy most need to go by thy side.
To be fair, it does say that on the frontispiece of the Game of Thrones cookbook too.
But will that educate generations of soldiers, working men and women, the crown octavo size fitting snugly into the back pocket?
It's a bit like what you just did with that piece of bread and dripping.
Indeed. Yes, the Everyman Library enabled me to hold my head high in the most rarefied company.
Wouldn't it be great to start it up again? Quality, affordable publishing.
Better secrete a few slices of bread and scrape yourself if you're going to spread that kind of dangerous talk round here.
Can be quite fun to live dangerously now and then.
Ed!
What's the matter, Pig? I've rarely seen you look so downcast at a party. Not since Operation U-Tree knocked out 3 of your Christmas titles at once.
Ed, the agency's been taken over.
Is that necessarily a bad thing?
Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe this could be just what's needed to rescue it from the non-fiction section of Poundland.
Alex, will you just shut up and go and give the band some Northern beer? They've gone on strike again.
In a minute. I just need to tell you.
Now, Alex!
I think you'd better, Alex. The Arthur Scargill lookalike doesn't look best pleased.
I've never been treated like this in 30 years of leading the NUM.
Yep, the comb-over's going back in the anorak pocket.
Oh, this is a total disaster.
Well, the good news is that this is the last disaster of its kind, because...
Alex, will you just do something useful?
I have done, actually. I have bought the agency.
That is so pathetic. Kids will say anything to avoid work these days. Alex, FYE...
I think it's I, Ping.
Yeah, thank you. FIE, Alex. We've been bought by something called I'mSoWorthIt.com.
Actually, it's one of my mum's companies. She was going to use it for a rapid response moisturising service, but when I told her what a laugh I'd had working here, we thought, why not? I mean, we'd keep the same name, Felix Jeffrey Associates, OBS.
Oh, that is totally out of order, and anyway, it's obviously... When I was an intern, you kept quiet about how much richer you were than the people who were getting paid. So what are you going to do? Turn the office into a skateboard park?
That's what fashionable offices are like these days. You should try and keep up, Ping. Alex, do you need someone to inflate the new pastel-coloured table and chairs for the boardroom?
I've got other plans for you, Ed. Ping, would you go and serve some drinks, please?
No, I'm withdrawing my labour. You too, Ed. We've got to stick together, show some, solidaritiness.
I'm afraid I'm siding with the management on this one, Ping. So, Alex, these plans...
Gab!
Tuesday, my first day's work at the agency, courtesy of Alex's largesse. There are many ways that a writer in his middle years can fail to earn money. One thinks of fringe theatre, holding a public reading of one's verse, betting on a horse or greyhound just because it's got the same name as your cat. The list goes on. But I never thought I'd maintain my non-tax-paying status by working as an intern. By contrast, Alex's parents appear over the years to have travelled first class on every single boat that Ed Reardon has missed. They seem, in short, to be the gilded 40-somethings about whom Peter Mandelson and his sun-dried socialist pals were so very relaxed. But I, too, was relaxed, having discovered that my working week at the agency didn't involve Mondays or Fridays and allowed for a 5-hour lie-in on Tuesday morning. Even so, I beat Ping into the office by approximately the same distance that Elgar's biscuit came trailing in at Pontefract last Saturday. Temperamentally unsuited as I am to office life, I'm minded to endure it for a few more days, if only for the sake of the warm drinks and Wi-Fi.
Ed, can you stop typing? I can't hear myself read mail online.
Sorry, Ping. Just Facebooking about that excellent cup of coffee. I'll try and tweet on my phone instead.
3 times I've started the story about the Kardashians.
Oh, apparently Kim's stepped out in a maxi dress. She's gone stroller shopping with Kanye.
Aww.
Before they jet off for a much-needed break. And unless I'm very much mistaken, Kim's wearing her signature black.
You're spoiling it! Can't you read a manuscript or something?
Done them all. Been through the entire slush pile.
Anything good?
Nope.
Never is.
I haven't bothered with the ones that have expensive bindings or say, enclosed for your perusal. Ping, I wonder if we shouldn't have a quiz night, so that everyone can get to know each other better.
What?
I don't mind organising it. Oh, and could you sign this card? It's for the girl who delivers the snack boxes. She's expecting her second. I've photoshopped a stork carrying a bag of yoghurt-covered nuts. I wonder whose baby will come first, hers or Simon Cowell's. Let's have a sweepstake. Come on, £1 each.
Ed, shut up.
All right, 50p.
This is a total nightmare. I mean, it's bad enough having to share a tiny office, but doing it with someone who's making up for 200 years of not working in one.
Oops, is that the sound of a cage rattling?
2 days here and you've turned into Officezilla.
Officezilla, I like that. I might have some cards made up.
Oh, and it's all your fault. If it wasn't for your stupid bromance with Alex, him and his plebby family wouldn't have taken over our lives. Why couldn't they have bought a ski village or Greece instead of a business they know that much about? That much, Ed!
Yes, I get it. The width of a post-it note. Careful you don't give yourself a paper cut.
And they're oiks, basically. I'm sorry, but that's what they are. Ow.
Well, Alex has put the heating back on.
Don't care.
All he wants to do is get back to an era when books were for reading instead of giving us last-minute presents and cost a mere sixpence.
Yeah, you'll still do, Ed, in Oxfam shops.
Oh, 240 likes so far for my Facebook posting about my cuppa. I quite fancy one too now. That's someone in the Foreign Office. One really does feel part of the great beating heart of the metropolis. Ooh, only 5 minutes to cake time. Your turn today, I think, Pink.
Yeah, sorry, I'll have hanged myself before then.
So, can I lay claim to your hat with the furry ears? Still quite nippy out, and I'm way past the stage of caring what I look like.
Hi, team.
Stand by your beds.
Is it okay if I borrow the literary expert for a moment?
Actually, Alex, I'm quite busy.
It's all right, I meant Ed.
Well, I'm only checking what's breaking on Mail Online. I can come.
No need. Lead on, Macduff, as they say.
As they say in a premiering conference suite. Oh, and he's gone and done the coffee break crossword. Ah!
What's this, Alex?
A new submission for your perusal.
Nice binding. Genuine leopard skin by the look of it.
Doesn't mean it's any good, but could be an interesting new client. Or not, but I'd value your opinion.
Happy to oblige.
Thanks. So, how's it all going with, Ping?
Oh, fine, yes. Yes, she's... No, I'm not going to say.
It is my agency. I need to know these things.
No, you've worked with her, Alex. You know what she's like.
What, doesn't always see the bigger picture?
Sweats the small stuff a bit, but hey, I'm saying nothing. I'm just the intern. Still wet behind the ears. Wet round the mouth, too.
That is all very useful, Ed, because I've got to do Ping's appraisal soon. So, have a look at the manuscript over the weekend.
Yes, which starts very soon, I believe.
Yeah, have a great one.
Will do. I'm your wingman, Alex. Salutations, Sir Edward of Elgar. You see before you one bushed Reardon. Oh, you never believe what the Ping latest is. Yeah, in a minute. This is good. It's cake time, right? So she's gone to get the cakes. And what she's come back with is not what I wanted, but fine. I mean, when it's my turn, I write it down so I don't get it wrong. But I'm okay with that. But she's like, well, if we're getting things wrong, what about the blue stickers you've been putting on the client's contracts all day? And I'm like, excuse me, we have actually run out of the yellow ones? I mean, do you know what I mean? But this is the best bit, Elgar. I'm like, what did your last slave dial? And you know what? She had no comeback. Elgar, where are you? I haven't asked you about your day yet. Be like that then. Right. See if Come Dine With Me's been recorded. Order a takeaway. It'll be time to see what Sarah Beanie's been up to. More work done, I imagine. Might be on her house this time. Ooh, watch your mouth out.
You're watching Yesterday. Coming up, if it's Wednesday, it must be Come Dine With Me. And there's trouble brewing in the kitchen for Mark.
Oh, God, what am I turning into? Wednesday. Agreeable though the £15 a day travel expenses have been, the effect of regular money and office culture has been to cocoon me from the realities of life. Like some denizen of the square mile with his £1 million bonus safe in one of those Swiss deposit boxes Allegra Stratton likes to be filmed in front of on Newsnight, I've become morally flabby, mentally slothful, and urgently need to resume the pedant's diet. Worse was to follow when I turned the corner from Brooks Road, no apostrophe, to be confronted by a sign reading, Careful Kids Crossing. Not only spelt with 3 Ks, but also with a redundant apostrophe between the kid and the Z. What kind of example is this to educate children? Oh, hello, Elgar. Are you back? Yes, I am too.
So, Ed, did you get a chance to read the manuscript?
Yes, I did, Alex, though as I live alone I wasn't able to road test the love-making tips, much less the efficacy or otherwise of being tied to the bed with a garden hose.
Sounds cool, though.
Believe me, Ping, it was neither cool nor literate. In fact, it's a thoroughgoing gallimaufry of asininity and syntactical infelicity, completely unpublishable, and perpetrated, moreover, by an author who should on no account be encouraged and is beyond the pale of this agency's commitment to serious writing.
Oh, that's a pity, because my mum wrote it.
Whoa, oldie porn, I'm loving that.
Hardly, Ping, she's 52.
Even better, geriatric porn. Oh, I've come to mend the stair lift. Oh, it's awfully hot in here, dear. Oh, I'm getting that Sunday Times bestseller tingle.
Alex, you're surely not saying that because your mother is our benefactor we should also represent...
Yeah, that's right, that's the deal. She is very excited.
Oh dear. Better hide the fire hose in case she pays us a visit.
Oh, I like the sound of this, Alex. It could bankroll all those intellectually typed projects with, like, stuff in that you want the agency to do.
That's good thinking, Ping.
And I can really do this.
I'm sorry, but I really can't. For all its many shortcomings, this agency has never stooped to vanity publishing. I mean, we went to Terry Scott. It wasn't the other way round.
Yeah, that's fine, Ed. You've made your position absolutely clear and I respect it. Totally.
Yeah, big respect.
Right. Good. Glad that's been sorted out. Now, unless my tummy is very much mistaken, it's cake time. My turn, I think.
That's a bit weird, Ed, because we're supposed to buy you a leaving present.
What?
Well, when you resign, we get you the cake and the card.
Who says I've resigned?
Hey, I've still got one we were going to send to the Arthur Scargill lookalike. That'll do. Nobody signed it yet.
Look, I thought this was just a gloves-off, ball-pen brainstorming session to decide what to do with the manuscript. It's nowhere near there yet, but it doesn't mean it can't be made to be there.
Ed's right. We can get the guy who did the Orgreave diet book.
Oh, Tiberius! Brilliant idea, Ping. He is totally sound, and one of us.
But I can do it! Who was it who turned round Carol Vorderman's countdown to a secure future when the economy crashed a week before publication?
Yeah, you made that worse, Ed. Not one of those lottery numbers came up.
What were the odds? Well, I suppose I'd better be off then.
OK, Ed, I'll let you know if you've won the Simon Cowell Baby Suite.
Oh, I hope you put my name down in that.
I have now, you and your mum.
Oh, excellent.
Down, Algar. Sounds like the smack of firm government. Council tax inspectors.
I know you're in there. I saw you duck down behind the sofa when I knocked.
Stan, how did you see me exactly?
Through the letterbox.
Doesn't that rather contravene the terms of our landlord-tenant agreement?
Not when you still owe me a month's rent.
Well, I could let you have the money I earned from a job I've been doing in London.
How much?
£45.
Is that all? What were you doing, picking up rubbish?
Inadvertently, yes.
Well, it'll do to be going on with. What about the rest?
Well, that rather depends on whether or not the writing class will be allowed to continue.
Well, seen the new edition of Berkhamsted Life? Look at the letters page. First one.
Mr. Reardon criticises the spelling on the children's crossing sign, yet this so-called writer finishes his letter, "What kind of example is this to educate children with?" Isn't that finishing a sentence with a preposition? Oh!
Name and address supplied. But that was me. The biter bit, eh?
Look, I'd just come from London after a hard day at the office. One tiny solecism after years of unblemished service to good grammar.
That's not the point. It's letter of the week. I've won a £25 voucher.
Well, congratulations, Stan. You've finally made some money from writing. Oh, I see. That means the writing class can continue.
Looks like it.
Thank you, Stan.
So, when can you let me have the rest?
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, Jonathan Bailey, Stephanie Cole, Barunka O'Shaughnessy, Nicholas Sanderson, Alison Steadman and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolds. The producer was Dawn Ellis.
This is BBC Radio 4.
So, Robin Ince, what have we got on this season's Infinite Monkey Cage?
This season's Monkey Cage. I like the way you both say this season, because that's a proper kind of American-style thing, isn't it? This season on the Infinite Monkey Cage, special guests including Graham Garden, Ross Noble, Helen Keane.
That morphed into X Factor, yeah.
We are going to be discussing what are cryptids, the nature of fossils, and most importantly, Brian, what is reality?
Basically, 4 forces of nature, 12 particles, that's reality. There is nothing more to say.
The Infinite Monkey Cage returns to BBC Radio 4 this afternoon at 4:30.